When I was in high school, one of my best friend's moms said that she started to feel like a monster was taking over her body, like she didn't have control over her own limbs. She said that on some days, the monster wouldn't let her move her arms and made it difficult for her to walk. My friend's mom was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Multiple sclerosis, also known as MS, is a mysterious disease that we're still learning a lot about. We don't know how it starts or why it progresses, but what we do know is that in MS, the body's own immune system starts to attack the protective covering that surrounds brain cells. This makes it hard for brain cells to communicate with one another and with the rest of the body. That's why my friend's mom said it felt like a monster was taking control. When brain cells can't communicate efficiently, it can lead to vision loss, difficulty with movement, or even dementia and personality changes. Eventually, this monster can cause neurodegeneration when brain cells die. Unfortunately, there aren't any treatments that can stop neurodegeneration from happening. Now, we often associate diseases that cause brain cell death, such as Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease, with old age. But MS is actually something that happens in young people, in their early 20s or 30s. In fact, MS is the most common neurological disorder amongst young people. Imagine experiencing dementia in your early 20s. So in my research, I wanted to see if there was a way I could stop this neurodegenerative monster from taking over. I started by looking at a sex hormone called estriol. Estriol is an estrogen that's produced during pregnancy, and we know that women with MS who become pregnant actually get better and show a massive reduction in their symptoms. And this is because of estriol. So I wanted to see if estriol could be neuroprotective and protect against brain cell death. But first, I needed to find out where cells were dying in the brain and what was causing them to die. And what I noticed when I looked at MRI images was that neurodegeneration was happening primarily in areas of the brain that were responsible for walking. And this was strongly associated with nerve damage in the spinal cord. This is important because we know that walking disability is one of the most common symptoms in MS. And we also know that the walking areas of the brain are directly connected to the spinal cord. So this suggests that nerve damage in the spinal cord is part of what's contributing to neurodegeneration in the brain. I wanted to see if I could prevent nerve damage from happening by treating with estriol. And that's exactly what I found. Estriol treatment in the MS model almost completely prevented nerve damage in the spinal cord and also led to neuroprotection in the walking areas of the brain. This discovery is a really important piece of the puzzle. Now that we know estriol can protect against brain cell death, we can start to learn how it works and use that information to tame the neurodegenerative monster and give MS patients back their control.